Today we're going to present our stock track application called Ticker by the group Ticker Stock Tracker team members Dogum Stewarts. Here's the summary. The stock market can feel intimidating. Ticker is designed to simplify the experience, make it approachable for first-time users to track stocks. Key features: a dashboard. It's going to view detailed information, price trends for specific stocks. It's going to have a watch list, track favorite stocks, newsfeed to access stock-related news, settings to update the information, configure the app, Firebase integration for seamless authentication, data storage using Firebase. Expectations for the app: we need to have seamlessness, detailed stock data and charts, intuitively shown, visually appealing using the Alpha Vantage API we integrated. It's going to be personalized experience. They can create, manage watch lists, update the information, configure the app. It's going to show relevant insights. Dedicated news feed should provide timely information about stock updates, keep them informed. It's going to be secure as well too. Inspect, secure login, reliable data management via Firebase. The app's going to have 4 navigation buttons, mainly dashboard, watch list, newsfeed, settings. With a dashboard, going to land on here after they log in. Here it's going to show their recently viewed stocks. Going to have a search bar to search for new stocks that they're looking for. It's going to be accessible again from anywhere. Watch list screen is going to showcase the stocks that they've added for personalized list convenience. They can be added from various methods, such as manually searching as well. There's also going to be a filter button to help with organization as well. On the result page, it's going to show detailed information about a specific stock, including charts, current price, company information, etc. And again, they can add the stock to their watch list directly from this page for easy tracking. It's going to be a comprehensive hub of essential information about the stock they're looking at. You also have the newsfeed page that's going to provide them the latest stock related news sourced through the API Alpha Advantage. It's going to serve as a centralized hub to stay informed of what's going on. You also have the settings page, again, mainly for configuration, the personal settings, notifications, things of that nature, and ability to delete data in the Firestore, again, ensuring privacy security. Test cases we had verify that the users can register with valid information. Error messages will show if it's incorrect. The dashboard to confirm that it's going to show the information that they're actually looking for correctly using the Alpha Vantage API as well. Watch list, test the filter button, make sure it works correctly, ensure the users can sort it accordingly. And the newsfeed verified that again fetches the right information, displays the relevant stock related news using the API, and all these test cases did pass. Here's a few code snippets again we're going to talk about. This is going to be the watch list implementation we did. The function is going to sort the user's watch list based on the selected filter, and it's going to support sorting the stocks using the symbol icon, ascending, descending, and price change percentage, ascending, descending as well too. It's going to handle all the organization. Here's a little bit of a snippet for the API handling we did, API fetching. If the data selected in the time frame is cached correctly, it's going to be reused. Avoid redundant API calls, make it efficient. And then we're going to have some dynamic API selection here. The function sets the appropriate API as well as knowing is it daily, intraday, and an interval based on the time frame for accurate data fetching. Then there's code for the registration process as well. Here, the registration is going to check, function is going to validate the user input for registration is correct. It's going to ensure the password has a minimum length, contains both letters and numbers, and verifies the email formats using regex. And here's a code snippet for our function with a notification. Again, it's going to handle the toggling of the notification on or off, updates the Firestore with the user's preference, and handles the permission request for enabling notifications. Now we're going to go to the Flutter app UI demonstration.
All right, so I'll be showcasing the stock tracker application that we have over here, and I'll also be showcasing how to navigate within the application. So I'll go ahead and show you the splash screen that we have for this application. Okay, and that's the splash screen that we have. So if you were to do Flutter Run or just open the application, you should be presented with that screen. Moving forward, we have the registration screen. So I'll go ahead and enter my name, last name, username, and finally the password. Now, if you noticed, if you do not meet the requirement for the registration, you won't be able to, it'll be grayed out, so you won't be able to click the button until you do. It's going to do a few checks as well. If the account exists, you still won't be able to register. It's going to check for the username, the email. Besides that, the other things, the other choices that you have over here, that is completely up to you. That being said, let's go ahead and register. It was supposed to navigate you to the login page, but that was causing issues. So for now, I just have it guide you to the dashboard. That being said, let's go ahead and look for a specific stock. And over here, it will show you the charts, the line charts for the stock. So this is just for 1 day. So if you were to click on 1 week, it'll show you what the stock looks like. The graph looks a little iffy. It could use a little bit of improvement, but it does show you the line charts for the past week, as well as it does show it to you for 1 month as well, as you can see here. And you could also go as far as 3 months. Now, I also implemented a feature where you could look at it in candlesticks. So that's what it looks like for 1 day. That's what it looks like for 1 week, 1 month, and 3 months. And you get more details if you're looking at it using the candlesticks. It shows you the high, the low, when it opened, and when it closed. So that's all that we have for the charts. For the About section, it gives you a description about the company. It shows you if the information is available within the API. It should show you the CEO, the sector, headquarter, industry, and the market capitalization. And the last feature that we implemented for this screen is to add it to your watch list. So if I clicked on the plus button here, and I came back here and clicked on the watch list, it'll be presented to you over here. You could also add for another stock, say NVIDIA, and clicked on the plus button there, and we came back here. It'll, it'll just keep adding more to this list. And you can organize these and or you can filter them per se, however you want, whether it's ascending or descending in terms of alphabetic order, as well as the percent change for the day. So you could easily access the charts from here as well. So it'll take you back to where it was. So yeah, so that's what our watch list looks like. Moving on, we have the news feed section. So over here, it can give you a little bit of different kinds of news. The way we had it implemented was to essentially include any kinds of business or any business related news or stocks, crypto exchange, because business just, or yeah, for a stock tracking application, it doesn't just involve stocks. It's going to involve how the company is performing or just any other kinds of news. So I try to make it a little bit broader, but I could have implemented it so that it's just showing you stocks news, which might not be enough, for a stock tracking application. So let's go ahead and click on this news over here. What I wanted to do was, for when I implemented this feature, was to essentially have the whole news showing up within this page. But what my partner Stuart did was he implemented this feature where he clicked on read more and it will redirect you to the website. Hopefully it works. Yep. So that's what our implementation looks like for this. So it'll show you a bit of the news article, but the API couldn't handle it. That was the issue there. So since the API couldn't really showcase or show you the whole content, what we had to do was just implement it this way. And yeah, so besides that, you're able to pull down to refresh the newsfeed. And again, this is going to depend on the API. if the API refreshes from the background, you're going to have to refresh this as well, and you'll be able to see what's new. And you can also keep going down, and it'll show you more. It'll keep loading more. We had to set a limitation. That's the reason why it has to load from the bottom, because we have up to 100 API call per day for the newsapi.org that we implemented. That being said, that's all that we have for newsfeed. Moving forward, we have the settings page. So for the accounts, you can change the information that we had created. So if I added another M, we save that, it's going to update it from the Firestore database. Same thing with the last name, the username, and as well as the email. So quickly go ahead and change that. If you've been on the application for too long, it's going to try to re-authenticate just to make sure you're the person changing the account information. So I'll go ahead and enter that information. Okay, hopefully I did not forget it that quickly. Okay, I did forget the password, which is kind of awkward. Okay, so I won't be able to show you any of these because I just forgot the password. My head is all over the place, so I apologize, but it should work when you try it out. If you get to try it out and you have enough time to do all of that. The next thing is notifications. We have, just to showcase that we're able to implement notifications with the application, we have a preset of notification setup within the app. Once you do this, it's going to trigger the setup within the device. So this is not coming from us, it's coming from the Android device that we have. When you click on allow, it's going to turn on the notification for the application within settings. So yeah, from here you should be able to receive all of the notifications regarding the application. Moving forward, we have the data section. The only thing it does is basically, for now, is to delete all of the data regarding your just any information that we save within the Firestore. But this does not delete any account information. So if we click on delete and we come back, as you can see, for now we only have the watch list. So if we go back to the watch list, the data that we had saved, the stocks specifically, they're removed. So that's what that implementation looks like. If we go to privacy, it does the same thing as data, but this time it also deletes your account. So before we do that, let me quickly show you that we have, okay, that's the notification that we had set up, so that's that. But if I were to refresh over here, that's my account. Do I have to refresh over here? Yep, there we go. And that's the account information. So if we click on delete account and data, I forgot the password. That's the issue here. So it deleted it from here, and it should have deleted it from here as well, but I forgot the password. So yeah, so that works though if you try it out. And besides that, that's, yeah, we have the logout function, which obviously works. And yeah, that's all that we have for our application. So thank you so much for tuning in. Hopefully I didn't forget anything. And if I did, just, yeah, try out the features that I might have skipped. That being said, I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you.